My name is Michael John Jr. I'm known to my students as Mr. John, as my boxing students or martial arts students as Coach John, and as friends and family as MJ.
Michael John as a person is the most genuine person you'll ever meet. He will tell you like it is in an honest but caring and loving way.
Mr. John, so I kind of feel like every student is one adult away from a success story, and what is needed for every child in an adult is a level of inspiration. I think that with that being said, Mr. John has been and is an inspiration to many of our students.
Some of the greatest lessons I've ever learned in my life came from training boxing and martial arts. I equate everything that I do to the lessons that I've learned through boxing and martial arts. And I remember when I experience things in life, I can remember the things that my coaches said to me almost verbatim. And so I want to instill those same things in my students. I want to be that type of change for the young people in my life. In ancient Sparta, the Agoge was the rigorous educational and training program that every male starting at the age of 7 was forged in. The Spartans were all about building and protecting the community, even if it means war. It is the same pride, unmatched ambition, and assertiveness that I would like to instill in our youth. Instill them with the knowledge that through hard work and dedication, they can accomplish anything that they want, no matter what the obstacles they have been faced with. Socrates, an ancient Greek philosopher, once said, "No citizen has a right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. What a disgrace it is for a man to grow old without ever seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable." The Agoge Project believes this to be true for both men and women, young and old, mentally and physically. The services that each one of the Agoge Project's students will have available to them on a weekly basis will include the educational services. And I will create, as an educator and a certified special educator, an individualized educational plan for each one of my students in my program, and will include their educational supports. This will also include their physical training and expected growth for both education and their physical and mental training.
Children from every school community need extra programs. Only in Baltimore City and other more urban environments that can sometimes be difficult for children to have access to. A lot of times, sports like football, basketball, or even the church community is actually separated from school. So a student might find success on the football field while still be struggling academically. So a program that infiltrates the school as well as the home and can bring athletics and commitment together can benefit children academically, emotionally, socially, and a program like this would be able to reach those children.
I know Mr. John care about me because he wanted me to come here and box and do mixed martial arts with him and tutor me in school and stuff.
He was that type of person that was there for me when I couldn't talk to nobody else. He was there when I needed you. Like after my mother passed, he was the main one helping me out. He was the one at the school, main one helping me out for real, calm down. He was helping me with my schoolwork and stuff, helped me get back on track.
Well, I think a program like Mr. John's that he's starting is necessary. Because when I look around, you know, my wife and I used to try to talk to the young guys, and especially our children's friends mostly, to keep them on the straight and narrow. And it's just sad because some of them, you know, they have one parent at home, or they have no parents at home. They with the grandmother, or they with aunts or uncles. And it's like they're thrown away out here in this society. And so programs like this is well needed, and prayerfully get a lot of funding because it's really necessary. You know, they say it's a little thing, they say it takes a whole village to raise a child, but sometimes it just takes one person who cares can change a whole group of young men.
So as a teacher of the arts and boxing, as a teacher of education, and as a competitor and a martial artist myself, I want to teach my young students how to deal with the things that life puts in front of you through discipline and assertiveness and self-respect and that work ethic. All of those things that I learned through training.
And Mr. John is a very eager person, willing to give back to the students, back to the community, and bring sort of that mentor / physical fitness / openness to the students and try to bridge that gap between community members and the school itself.
Close into my dream.